Happy Tuesday, everybody. We are back in Genesis 26 today. Um, so in Genesis 26, Isaac settled somewhere in Gerar due to famine. So he and his family are there, and God basically told him, "Don't go to Egypt." I feel like, because remember, he told Abraham that his people got to be slaves, and I think they were slaves in Egypt, right? And then tell Pharaoh, let my people go. So maybe that's why he's telling them to avoid Egypt as of now. But anyway, they go to Gerar, and God tells Abraham, I'm going to keep the promise that I made to your father for you, essentially saying that his descendants will be many, and he will continue that promise that he gave to Abraham, to Isaac, because of Abraham's faithfulness to God. So in this place, Isaac tells them that Rebecca is his sister. I wonder where he got that from. But he could have just said, that's my cousin, and been telling the truth. But no, he go in there and talk about these people. He told these people that Rebecca was his sister. And Amalek is back in the picture because the land that he decided to stay at was the land of Amalek, where he's the king. And he saw Isaac caressing Rebecca and summoned for Isaac to come to him. And he's like, she's your wife, isn't she? Why would you tell us that she's your sister if she's your wife? And one of the men could have easily slept with her and been making us guilty. And Isaac basically says the same thing that Abraham was saying. Well, she's so pretty, I thought that y'all would kill me to have her. So I said she was my sister. So Amalek was like, no. Okay, you guys can be husband and wife. And he told everybody, if anybody touched Isaac or Rebecca, that they'll be put to death. Then Amalek gave Isaac a piece of land and was just like, yeah, you could just stay here with your family. And Isaac planted a crop, became very wealthy, everything was multiplying, he was living well. Well, he got too rich, and Amalek man was like, he's too much, we got to send him away. So they told Isaac, like, you've become too powerful, you need to go somewhere else. So he's like, okay, and he goes somewhere else. And then going somewhere else, it says something like, Abraham had made these wells. I didn't know that Abraham was digging wells, but Abraham dig wells, but the Philistines had filled the wells that Abraham dug. So Isaac was basically unfilling them with the dirt, or like finding new places to put wells and things of that nature. But the Philistines were arguing with him over it. So he did 3. And the first 2, they were like going back and forth with him over it. And he was like, no, I don't want no parts of this arguing. You can have it, I'll go somewhere else. Same thing for the second one. No, I don't want to argue. You can have it, I'll go somewhere else. The third place he went to, nobody was arguing with him for. So he was like, okay, we'll stay here. Multiplied, wealth multiplied, became even bigger. And then he did a 4th well, and nobody was arguing with him, so he kept that well as well. So wherever he was at for the 4th well was when Amalek and his advisor, I think, or maybe a servant, I don't know, 2 people came up to Isaac and was just like, we see how God is with you. We want to keep peace. So essentially they signed a peace treaty so that I guess neither of them will bother each other. And then it mentions at the end that Esau Esau at 40 married 2 women. He married a woman named Judith and Basemath. And then it says they were a source of grief to Isaac and Rebekah. And that's where we ended today. And I don't know what type of grief they caused their parents, or Esau caused his parents, but I can't wait to find out because this Bible is good to me. But one thing that I did learn in this is that the promise of the Lord is generational. So if he promised it to your parents, then by the nature of the promise, it doesn't have any choice but to fall down to the descendants thereof. In this case, Isaac, even though Ishmael is technically the oldest one, but I think it goes to Isaac because Isaac was the kid that God promised him with his wife. So the promises that God made to Abraham, Isaac is reaping the benefits of it. So it teaches you to be careful because you never know what your karma will do or won't do for your kids. So until next time, see you next time.